Walking live. Today is Friday, and just a few more days, and it will be Thanksgiving. So let's talk about walking the walk and talking the talk. Whew. I tried to get a thumbnail, but that didn't work. Make sure I'm going the correct way. So, hey guys, it's Dr. Priscilla walking the talk for Friday. I'm at the gym and I'm going to get my walk in. And just as a reminder, on tomorrow, that will be my second day for swimming lessons. It's about 10 minutes past 4 or 4:08 right now. Most likely I'll be out here for an hour. If you come in, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me. And let's have a talk. Let's have a talk. I've been helping a few people with their watch hours. And if you're someone who needs a little help with watch hours, just let me know. And I'll see what I can do to make sure that I support you in a variety of ways, especially if you have maybe 500 or fewer hours to go. And I think you can get that done before the end of 2026. I can't think of his name, but there is a well-known author, Zig Ziglar. Zig Ziglar said, if you help enough people get what they want, you will definitely get what you want. There has been a tremendous amount of support of people helping me achieve my goals, and I want to see if I can help others achieve theirs as well. I'm trying to read now down here at the bottom. It says, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more. I think that's the standard they typically have. Thanks everybody for coming on. And if you stay for a long time, thank you. If you're just here for a brief moment, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you can hear me. And if you cannot hear me, let me know. And obviously, if you can't hear me, you won't even know what I'm saying. So hopefully people can hear me at this moment. I appreciate you all being here. I'm at the gym doing my walk. Most likely I'll be here for an hour. That's about all I want to do today. That's about all I do every time I come is about an hour. But on tomorrow, it's swim day number 2 for me. So in the winter months, people tend to settle in and they don't do very much actively. So I'm trying to stay ahead of the curve. It's about 69 degrees today. So before 7 p.m., which then it will cool down. But thanks everybody for being here. And let's see, I have to slow down to read. Mm. Hello, Real Play 456. Thank you so much for joining me today. Um, I'm actually inviting anyone who needs help with watch hours, especially if you have a need for 500 or less. I think you can reach that goal by the end of December 2025. If I can help you, just let me know. Um, you will need to let me know at the end of this live. You'll just need to type somewhere in the comment section, I need support, and I'll do what I can to watch your um, playlists, comment on some of your videos, and I'll actively engage with with you. So hopefully, by my doing this, it will encourage others to do the same. Because I truly believe that whatever I do for myself and it benefits others, others are going to do the same, and it's going to benefit. So thank you so much, Real Play, for being here. And how is your day going so far? How's your day going so far? Are you looking forward to a great weekend? What are your plans for the weekend? I wanted to show you something. It's something that they've got hanging in the gym. You see the Santa Claus? The Santa Claus is climbing up the stairwell. I think that's just so cute. That's just too cute. While I have the phone turned, I'll also show you the swimming area. This is where I will be tomorrow. I'll come out and take my second class of swimming. I did really well last week. I think I did very well last week. I was able to float with one of those spaghetti string strips of foams, and I went from one corner to the other corner, from one edge to the other edge. Actually, this is the pool that we train in, and the one that's way over there, the far end, that's where the training actually starts. So I've done really well. I've done really well. If you're watching, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you're doing for the weekend. How are your holiday plans shaping up, either for Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays? What's going on? What's going on? So, real play, do you only need 67 more watch hours? Okay, guys, if you see that real play only needs 67 watch hours, that would mean if, hmm, let's see, 100 people came on and gave what? 167, 10 minutes? Or if 67 people could just give him 1 hour, he would have those watch hours in real time. So let's see. And we've got Friday. Hi, Try Me. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm out at the gym during my walk, and I'm walking the talk. I talk about having an empowered life. And to have an empowered life, you have to have the energy, you have to have the stamina, you have to have all of that to empower your life. Do the things that will benefit you and keep that engine running so that you can maximize your efforts with the engine that you're blessed with. So if you stay for a long time with me, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you're just here for a few seconds, a thumbs up will be amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. I appreciate everyone that is stopping by. And a lot of times we underestimate what it means to just give a thumbs up. You don't have to know me very well, but if you come on and listen for a little while, perhaps I might say something that resonates with you and will encourage you to come back and spend more time with me as well. But whatever the case may be, I'm really happy that those of you who are here for the short term, thank you so much for showing up. When you show up for me, you're showing up for yourself as well. If you don't want to go to the gym, just take a moment and walk around your house. Walk from one room to the other. The goal is to be active. not stagnant. I remember before I retired, I would come home and I would feel exhausted. But one of the things that I did realize is that if I would go to the gym or to the recreational center at the time, somehow I became a little more rejuvenated, perhaps because I didn't have the pressure of thinking about work. Work will take care of itself on tomorrow. When it's time to go to work tomorrow, it will take care of itself. So if you can just do a little something when you get off work, if you have to drive for maybe 30 minutes before you get home. I know traffic can be quite stressful, and with something else to focus your attention on can help to eliminate that stress. So I'm just walking around the gym now, and even though I'm just going around in a circle, I'm not thinking about anything in particular other than doing this talk. So if you want to be a motivational speaker, for example, and you want to get started and you want to say, no one's interested in listening to what I have to say. And that may be true to start. No one is interested in what you have to say. Are you interested in what you have to say? Are you willing to pick up a camera and just talk to yourself? Just as I'm talking to myself right now. Once you become comfortable just talking to yourself, then if your goal is to be a motivational speaker, that one person will soon become two people. Two people will soon become three. Three will become 30. 30 will soon become 300. 300 becomes 3,000. And who knows, you may start to do a public podcast. And although you may not be in front of millions of people, your voice will be in front of millions of people. And it just starts with a sliver of doing something like what we're doing now, just talking to ourselves, looking at myself, talking to myself as if I'm 1,000 people. So today, I'm walking the talk of empowered living. If you want to have an empowered life, you have to have the fuel, the energy, and the desire to do so. And all of this is possible. It is possible just by taking up the mantle and press go. That's what I'm doing now. Taking up the mantle and I press go. I said I would be out here for about an hour, and it doesn't even seem that I have been walking for about 14 minutes, which leaves me with about 45 minutes more to go. And I'm feeling very energized, not lethargic. I can think about what I want to prepare for dinner. But whatever the case may be, I'm just having my little musing of talking. So thank you for being here watching just to see who I am, what it is that I'm doing, talking about. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so very, very much. And tomorrow I will be back at the community center, which is where I am now. And I'll be engaging in my second day of swimming lessons. That is exciting. And interestingly enough, the swimming lessons are not really expensive. I think it's like $12 for 45 minutes. And after your 45 minutes of training is over, you can stay and practice in the pool even longer if you want to. The only difference is you have to remember you will not have a trainer. So I'll stay in the very low end of the pool. Whew. All right. I should have checked to see how long does it take me to make a complete walk around. I've done it before, but today I feel as if I'm walking a lot faster than I normally walk. So I think I'll stop and do a time check at the when I get to the clock. Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by. I'm out doing my walk today at the gym and just talking about what it means to have an empowered life. And having an empowered life means that you need to start where you are, start where you are, and do the best that you can with what you have. And I feel like I'm walking a lot faster than I normally do while I'm at the community center. So I'm going to stop for just a moment and wait for a minute so I can time myself at 4:23. Okay, 4:23. See how long it takes me to get around. If you don't mind, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And if you have a question or comment, that would be fantastic. That communication between the text, my talking, is what makes conversation or the live. Oh, just got a message from my son. So it looks like we're well on our way to getting our goats. So we'll see. We will see what transpires. We're hoping to get some property before the end of the year so that we can start our farm. If you have not heard me talk about the farm and my excitement for it, let me share with you that we're excited about the 4 goats we currently have and the 1 sheep that we're going to raise goats in 2026. I'm just really ecstatic about that. So my grandbabies, the one that will be 3 in December, no, one that will be 3 in February, and the youngest one will be 1 in January. They, I'm sure, will truly love their goats, and it will be fun to watch them grow up wanting to be outside and not so much on the social media devices because they will definitely have things to do. And with things to do, I think this is going to help them become an even better person. That's our hope. Okay, so it took me 2 minutes to make the round, to walk the round. So if it takes me 2 minutes to walk around, and I plan to be here for an hour, so 2 into 60 will be 30, and 10, 20, 30, 9 laps equals a mile, I think. Let me check. So it looks like I can do 3 miles in an hour. Let me read. Yeah, 9 laps equals 1 mile. And if I'm doing 60 laps, yeah, that's pretty good. Usually I just do 1 mile. But today I said I would stay until an hour. I have the energy, I have the desire. So I'll see what happens. It's about 20 minutes past the hour, and I started at 4:08. Yeah, well, I may just stop at 5. I need to get back to the house. Yeah, get back to the house. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up if you're here. If you have not met me before, hello, hello, hello. And so that is Hazuka. Hey, Hazuka, how are you? How are you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for joining my live. How are you doing with your watch hours? I had said that if anyone is in need of watch hours and trying to reach their goals before the end of December 2025, let me know and I'll try and help you by spending some time with your channel. Oh, okay. So you're done? Fantastic. Fantastic. I know it's an amazing feeling to reach monetization status. And just like for many, it took a season to reach all of those goals, those mini goals, getting the subscribers, getting the watch hours. Now that you're monetized, it will take some time before the realization of real money starting to come in. Just don't lose faith. Keep going, and keep going. Well, I have one channel that is monetized, and I have lots of channels, and I'm not in a hurry to get any of them monetized. They will eventually get monetized. This is just something that I enjoy doing. But yes, I would love for all of them to become monetized. And I was counting today to see how many channels did I actually have. And I have 13 channels. Um, but my goal is just finding what I enjoy doing and going onto those channels and doing just that. For example, I have one channel that is Serene Soundscapes. Basically, that channel is one that is like a restreaming of sounds or scenery, waterfalls, flowers, animals, things like that. Another channel is about animals. It's mostly for my grandson, things that he enjoyed doing. And I'm going to use it also to build our family business. So I'm practicing with that one, just taking some videos and posting those videos there. That channel will actually become my son's channel, or my son will create his own channel. I'm just taking videos and making videos of things that I find that are interesting. And I also have a folk tales channel. I really like doing folk tales. I spend more time on my folk tales channel. Oh, I spend about as much time on my folk tales channel as I do on empowered living. I think I'm about, I don't know, 450 watch hours from having Empowered Living monetized, and it should be monetized by the end of December. But if December is not paying out as having it monetized, it's okay. It is okay. I just take things in stride, one day at a time, and get things done. Yeah, I'm real proud of what I've been able to accomplish and what I'm doing. What about what about you? What is the name of your channel? But I think you may have said that your channel is already monetized. And if it is, that's fantastic. And I hope that you'll have those videos that will come in and monies will just start to flow and you'll see the financial benefit of what you're doing. I also have a channel called Financial Freedom where I talk about finances, but I'm actually thinking of adding short stories to go with that. Financial freedoms and using stories about a mindset, not necessarily telling you or talking about saving money by investing in a specific entity. So as I think of things, I start to create. We are all blessed with an abundance of what we can do, and it's just deciding how we want to use that knowledge of what we can do. And because I'm not in a hurry to be in any specific area at the time, I I just take it slow. I have a Speak Excellent English channel, and it's for English language learners who are interested in improving their English. So I enjoy doing that. Um, but I am retired. So being retired has its own unique set of benefits. I don't have to be at any particular place at any particular time. I come and go when I choose. So my life is good. My life is good. I'm going to go to Kansas City at the end of December to see my niece's first baby. So this will be my first, second great niece, I think. I think that's what it will be, my great niece. But either way, I'm excited to see her. Well, actually, it's a boy. So I'm going to Kansas City with her mom and her two kids, or my two grandkids, which are the siblings, to Paris, who I'll be going to visit. We plan to be there from December 28th through January 6th, I think, something like that. But we'll be there for the new year. So we're excited about doing that. And here's our plan. Our plan is to really go nonstop, except maybe stop at a rest center so we can go to the restrooms. But we'll prepare our foods. I'm thinking of getting a lunch box. It may not be called the lunch box, but it will keep food hot for you just by plugging a cable cord into the cigarette lighter. Well, that's not a cigarette lighter, but into some port in the car. And when we're ready to stop, if we stop, we can have a warm meal without having to go to a restaurant. We'll save a little money on the front end. Coming back, perhaps we might stop at a restaurant or a fast food restaurant, but I just don't want to spend a lot of money on the front end, and we'll see how that goes. But that's exciting. I'm excited about that. I think the kids are going to be excited as well. Uh, let's see. Remember, if anyone has something that you'd like to post, I'd be happy to read it. It makes the conversation go better. It helps me to have something to talk about. Your health is what keeps your engine going. So don't sleep on the fact that you all need to stay in action, even when you don't want to. Even when you don't want to, you don't have to do an extreme amount. Just be willing to do something. Just be willing to do something. And I don't know what has happened to my time, because it looks like it says 48 minutes of 53 seconds. So at some point, maybe it stopped. I don't know. I know I have been in since 4:08 and still going. Still going. At least for half an hour anyway. So be sure to give me a thumbs up if you're there. Comment. You know who you are so I can greet you. Ask me any questions that you may have, and I'll be happy to comment on that. Whew. But for those of you who have commented, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I have a call coming in. Let's see. So, not sure who that was that interrupted my live stream. They didn't have anything to say. Do you ever get those calls when people are calling and it's spam? They want to either introduce you to something that they're selling, or they want to know if you want to sell something. And I'll say, no, I have nothing to sell. I'm not interested in selling. I'm not interested in buying. But they will continue to call. And you don't want to be rude. Sometimes you just have to. All right, guys. I think what I'm going to do is actually end the session for today. But those of you who joined me, I stayed 45 minutes as opposed to my 1 hour at the gym. But for today, I could tell I was walking a lot faster than I normally do. Just 1 mile is typically what I do. But today, I did 2 miles. So I'm going to let it go at that. Sorry. I'm going to let it go at the fact that I did 2 miles today. And I'll let you all see the Christmas decoration. So there's a Christmas Santa Claus Here's the Christmas tree and the Santa. And here's the most beautiful tree. This one. Hello, how are you both? See how gorgeous this tree is? How tall it is? Yeah, the decoration is very nice. So here's another beautiful tree. And I saw this young girl painting this window yesterday. She did a great job. Right, get past these doors. I haven't pressed anything. Excuse me. So I'm on my way back to the car. And I'm having my car detailed Tuesday. Yep, I'm going to get it washed and waxed for the holidays. Well, it's not so much for the holidays, but for the winter. Because if it gets snowy and cold, I don't want that snow to eat into my car. So this is my Honda Civic. Not my Honda Civic, my Honda CRV. Thanks everybody for coming along with me. I really appreciate you. Um, if you haven't given me If you haven't given me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. And if I can help you in any way with watched hours or anything like that, just leave me a message in the oh well, I have to get out and crank my car a different way. But thanks everybody. We'll talk again later. Bye for now.